Today we're looking at Unit 16, Lesson 1, Transformations, Domain, and Range of Logarithmic Functions. So this is going to be a very short video. You can see I already have everything set up, so it might be a good idea for you to pause it and write down what I have already. So transformations is a logarithmic function. The parent function, no matter what our base A is going to take on this form. And if you kind of picture what the exponential looked like, the logarithm is just flipped over the origin, or flipped over y equals x, technically. It's flipped over this line right here. And so instead of going through 0, 1, it goes through 1, 0. And so all of our transformations will be made off of that. If you look at the domain and the range, notice the range this time is negative infinity to positive infinity. So the range doesn't change no matter what. The range will still be negative infinity to positive infinity. This time it's the domain that's changing. And so if you notice, the domain needs to be from 0 to infinity. So what we plug in here, what's inside the parentheses, we call this the argument. What's inside here has to be positive. And this will be important when we look at solving logarithmic equations as well. So what's inside there has to be positive. So a quick example, if we're given the function already, let's say we have f of x equals log base 2, and we'll talk about that in just a second, of x minus 3. And I want to know what is the domain and the range. Remember, the range is easy. It's not going to change, negative infinity to positive infinity. But the domain, so it's whatever I can plug in here that's going to make it positive. So I need x minus 3 greater than 0. So add 3 to both sides, x greater than 3. So my domain is 3 to infinity. All right, if you're given the graph, then just like when we did the exponential, you're looking from the curvy part, right? Looking from that point as far as what happens to the graph. F of x equals log base A of x is how we're going to say that. So log base whatever, in this case I have A, of x is how you would say that. And again, this little number down here is called our base. All right, so here are your practice problems. Again, if you want to pause that, it was just real short. All the transformations work exactly the same. So I'm going to give you the first one, log base 2 of x plus 5 minus 3. The transformations for this is left 5 and down 3. All right, I think you can figure out the domain and range, but if you have any questions, by all means ask me. Okay, thanks guys. I hope you have a great day.